Leo, I want to share a moment with you. It's really beautiful. First of all, welcome you. My name is Adrian Nelson. I'm a psychic tarot reader and a coach and that sort of vibes. There's more about what I do in the description. This is a Lemurian quartz, and I use it to send you Reiki healing energy to whichever part in your life you might need some energy, some healing. So whether it's got to do with love or some other aspects, a lot of times the same blockage shows up in our life and we think of it as different problems, but then it's actually sort of like different expressions of the same thing. So tarot, we always look at the core of the energy. So I'm going to send you some Reiki healing energy for whichever area in your life it is that you need some healing, or maybe just a caress from the universe. And in order to receive this energy, all you need to do is you place your hand on your heart, you take a nice deep breath, and you say yes to it. All right? I'm sitting here and I'm realizing to myself, Leos, today's a Sunday. I usually pre-record my readings because time and space doesn't exist, so that's so cool, eh? But anyways, so it's a beautiful day. It's Sunday. I'm sitting over here. I was getting ready. I just finished the Aries reading, and so I'm getting onto the Leo reading. And, I'm doing the cleansing and the clearing in between the readings. And I'm sitting and I'm realizing to myself, this is my dream come true. I'm sitting here nicely in my own space, Sunday morning, had a beautiful cup of coffee, took my dog for a walk. Now the dog is sleeping next to me on the, on a blanket on the floor, which he kind of chewed to buggery. And I'm just realizing to myself, what a beautiful moment this is. And I'm so glad that I can share this with you. And since this is a reading about love and about twin flame love, and the Hierophant being drawn for you, because I'm drawing this card to see what might be some challenges that you need to face to go to this next level. Overthinking is a problem here, okay? I'm going to say to you, my beautiful Leos, give overthinking a break, Send it on lunch. Send it on a long lunch, okay? Send overthinking on a long lunch. Because I feel the energy of love with you here now. So I don't know if you maybe just met this person or if you just open up about them, Let's send some healing Reiki energy. But it feels... So maybe you've been together for a while, but I won't really say in secret, but it's, it's not... You weren't yet just ready to share your business with the world. And I mean, you've got every right to make that decision, That's what people sometimes don't understand. Well, don't need to spill your business. Unless you wanna. But then you must of course be okay with accepting the consequences of it. It's like, I remember somebody was very upset. Now, I don't know if, I suppose it depends on the moral point from which you look at it. But I remember this one person was very, very upset because he sent a lot of these sort of very... I don't know. I don't really think they were like full-on nude pictures, but like very suggestive sort of like, photographs with his face and everything, probably send it to like a couple of dudes. And, somebody leaked the images, which I think is a really disgusting thing to do. But, it was like, like, I can't believe that someone would do this to me. And I'm like, okay, so who would you think it might be? Like, did you send it to? And I mean, this happened this happened a couple of years ago, actually, but, so this person says that, this person can't remember, and it's quite a couple of people. I'm like, well, inevitably, this was going to happen, I mean, let's be sober about life, which obviously wasn't a judgment, but maybe, I'm a Cancerian, I've got this tone of voice sometimes. But whatever happened, Leo, I was wondering what the context was of that story to the reading. Whatever happened, you are ready to move past it now. You've got the strength of mind, you've got the knowledge of mind, you've got the power of mind, you've got the spiritual alignment, you've got the experience of life. You have put in the work, you are ready, Yes, we're going to learn lessons all as we go through life, Leo. But the time for you to, it's time for you to take yourself out of kindergarten, straight through school, and then, go and get graduated, from university with your doctorate and cum laude, and then walk straight into the dream job. It's time for you now. It's the same thing with everything for you in life. You've been holding out on yourself. No more of that, Leo. No, 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 no. The time to let people know what the deal is now. All right? Live your life. It's time to step outside of the restrictions. Sometimes it's good to be logical, obviously, but sometimes if you are, and I had this very interesting conversation with a friend of mine yesterday who's also, we both Cancerians and very within our emotions and feelings, and we were speaking about logic, and it's like, remember, logic isn't the same for everyone. If you are, of a very emotional nature, then it makes logical sense for you to follow that. And the thing about you, Leo, is that you are of a very emotional nature. People don't often pin you for that. They're like, no, those people are so straight in their minds, in their brains, and no. So be that. Follow the logic that is the logic for you. What is your intuition? Okay? And that is guidance. I get it sort of like for all of your life, because your mind is pretty much made up with this life thing. Okay, which I like. And I'm almost gonna go so far as to say that if you're not with a person at the moment, it doesn't feel to me like there's nobody on the horizon. So maybe there's somebody that you just need to go and now please understand me very clearly when I say this. I'm not referring to anything illegal or invasive or disrespectful or immoral or anything like that, but it's like you just gotta pin them down and let them know, like, hey, like yo. I was gonna say KJ, which is South Africans will know that it's always like yo, pay attention, like yalla, like KJ, so yeah, pay attention, get your attention, yeah, aandag asseblief, attention please. All right, let's clarify this vibe. Leo, if you liked the video yet, if you haven't, please go ahead and do so. It helps me grow. I appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. And if you already have, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Let's clarify. What's going on? I also am running a special for November 2023. And I've got some online courses if you're interested. Details are all down below in the description. Or, well, depending on the device you use, it might be on the side. Empress, Ace of Swords, and Queen of Cups. It's almost like this connection is happening, and it's almost like you're best off just accepting it. That's it. Leo, you're best off just accepting it. Things are happening here. The time is now. You can work together with this person. It's hand in glove. All right? It's hand in glove. That's what it is. It's hand in glove. That's beautiful. I like it very much. There's very positive changes that are coming about here in your life, my beautiful Leos. Very positive changes that are coming about here in your life. And I feel that it's like a full reset. So it's not just love. And you see, Leona, I think if I remember correctly, and I do speak under a little bit of correction here. For those of you that follow my channel, first of all, thank you so much. But you can maybe remind me in the comments. But I do believe, I think there were like 2 or 3 weeks that I did readings for you, if not 4, where it seemed like there was a recurring message of like, when we block a certain part of ourselves, and sometimes, life happens and we go through like a survival phase. I mean, we've all just gone through the pandemic and it was really, really super tough and challenging. And, so we sort of close up, there's not coherence between our heart and our brain. Our brain is in freeze mode. Our nerve system is in fight or flight mode consistently, and our autopilot is from a point of fear. So we almost like generically or automatically, sorry, kind of like create these fear hormones. So like with the proteins, I don't know if you're familiar with the whole process, but basically hormonal sort of like the way they put together. So long story short, is your system begins to automatically manufacture, or rather like this, like the unprogrammed stem cells that you get coming in every day, they start to show up in a sense almost programmed, to cut like a very long story short. They sort of like almost arrive programmed with the fear response. So you become addicted to the fear and addicted to the drama and addicted to the loneliness and the pain. So it's almost like you have to recreate the moment in order to have something to latch onto, which to the mind feels safe because it's something familiar. All right? You are ready for a very different side of the coin now. Okay? You are ready for a very different side of the coin now. You are ready to stop out of your problems. And there's a very beautiful big reminder as well, is just because we don't see the solution doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And just because we foresee it as going to be challenging doesn't necessarily mean that that is the way that it's going to be, or that is the way that it has to be. Look at this change. There is higher support here. Your higher self is on board. All right. You are acclimating very powerfully to 5D, sort of like vibration, really. You know. And the thing with you to remember, Leo, and even if you just have strong Leo in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Leo, this is good to know that for Leo, you like the sun. You give so much to all, and you have so much to give. But it's all wonderful, but sometimes we forget that when we put this next to this, that you do still have a human experience in all of this. So with following all the curiosity of the soul and the positive changes and hard work paying off and everything is beautiful, remember that everything doesn't need to be so hard. It can be easy. All right, really just give love a chance and let's see what it brings to you. Let's give it a chance from your heart. It's like your heart is awakened now. Your heart chakra is opened. You are ready to create again. And because of opening your heart to love, that beautiful energy of love will flow abundantly into everything that you do. So everything that you do by default becomes more beautiful, more profound, more special because of this energy that you put in there. So we contribute positively towards a new world. That is the gift that you give you to the world by opening yourself to this beautiful connection of love. Isn't that really special? I think that's something really, really special, Leo. I think you've got something, I'm going to say that you've got something really, really special here. You've got something really special going here, Leo. Okay? And I would cherish it in my heart, just the vibration of it, because it positively, unfolds into all areas of your life. It's like your life becomes outpicturing a celebration of the oneness that we all are. There is the power that when you love. And I'm so happy for you. Literally got my hand on my heart. I'm so happy for you. And may the rest of your life be the absolute best of your life, my beautiful Leos. From my heart, namaste, love and light. I'll see you next time.